Hi everybody, Suzanne here with this week's featured board game app. I usually associate GMT with heavier war games, but they do venture away from that once in a while, as they did with Leaping Lemmings, which is definitely a break from their thematic norm. And there's an iPad version of the game, so let's take a quick look. I have to admit, I've never loved the Lemmings theme for a game. I always felt kind of sad for those little rodents. And in Leaping Lemmings, indeed, your goal is to amass the most victory points by ensuring you drive as many of your lemmings over the cliff's edge while avoiding being eaten by the eagles. There are cards that drive movement points and provide special abilities, and players take turns controlling the eagles, which adds a nice bit of strategic heft to the game. Overall, I was happy with the Leaping Lemmings game on the iPad. The rules are laid out well and do a good job of giving an overview of the game, although I do wish they were chaptered. Thankfully, the tutorial is also pretty strong, and there are on-screen tips as you go. They're not always perfectly contextual, but I think they're helpful overall. There are 2 AIs, with the easy being pretty easy, but hard being a little bit better. But you can also adjust how the game plays out by adjusting the number of players on the board, because that makes a pretty big difference. Unfortunately, there are a few features missing that I really wish this game had, including online play, screen zoom, an undo button, and multiple game saves. But all that said, when it comes right down to it, I like playing Leaping Lemmings on the iPad. It's far from a perfect app, but for me, the gameplay is engaging enough to help overcome some of its pitfalls. This game is one solid update away from being a top-tier app. But for now, I can definitely say take a closer look at Leaping Lemmings. I know I'm glad I gave it a try.